This is my family. I found it all on my own. It's little and broken, but still good.
In today's video, let's talk about the character of Stitch from the underrated movie Lilo and Stitch. Stitch has always been one of my favorite Disney characters, and there's a lot to explore about him. I'll be discussing his backstory, his journey throughout the movie, and why he's such a beloved character. His origins are actually quite tragic. He wasn't just a cute and mischievous alien from the start. He was created for a dark purpose. Stitch, or Experiment 626 as he was originally called, was designed by the mad scientist Dr. Jumba. Jumba is a brilliant but morally questionable genius who specialized in creating dangerous creatures. Stitch was meant to be the ultimate weapon, practically indestructible and capable of causing widespread chaos across the galaxy. Because of his destructive potential, Stitch's very existence was considered illegal, and he was quickly detained before he could wreak havoc. However, Stitch's story takes a turn when he manages to escape from his captivity. During his escape, he crash lands on Earth, specifically on the beautiful island of Kauai, Hawaii. This is where his journey really begins, and it's a world away from the dark, cold environment he was created in. The vibrant colors, rich culture, and stunning landscapes of Hawaii are a stark contrast to everything Stitch has known. But what really changes his life is meeting a young girl named Lilo. Lilo is struggling with her own difficulties. She's lost her parents, has trouble fitting in, and often feels like an outcast. She doesn't have any friends and has some quirky habits that make her stand out in a way that other kids don't always understand. When Lilo and Stitch cross paths, there's an instant connection. They both feel like misfits, and that bond helps them both grow and find a sense of belonging. Lilo decides to adopt him, thinking he's a dog.
Does it have to be this dog?
Yes, he's good. I can tell.
Now, we have to remember that Stitch was originally created to be a destructive weapon, designed to cause chaos wherever he went. So, when he first starts living with Lilo, his behavior is, well, less than ideal. He gets into all kinds of trouble, doing things that are far from what a normal pet would do. His mischievous nature causes a lot of problems, making it hard for him to fit into Lilo's family and daily life. His chaotic behavior isn't exactly what Lilo's sister Nani had in mind when she let her keep him. But here's the heartwarming part. Despite all the trouble Stitch causes, Lilo doesn't see him as just a troublemaker. Even when Stitch is acting out and being chaotic, Lilo believes in him. She sees the potential for good in Stitch, even though he was designed for the exact opposite. Lilo's belief in Stitch is what really starts to change him. She helps him see that he doesn't have to be the destructive creature he was made to be. He can choose a different path. Through Lilo's love and support, Stitch begins to transform into something more than just an experiment gone wrong. He starts to become part of a family. One of the things that really stands out in this movie is the concept of ohana, which is a Hawaiian word meaning family. The phrase ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind or forgotten is a central theme of the movie, and it's something that resonates deeply with a lot of people. What's so powerful about this idea is that it redefines what family means. It's not just about blood relations, it's about being there for each other, staying united, and supporting one another no matter what. This is a lesson that the movie teaches over and over, and it's something that helps Stitch understand what it really means to be part of a family. The movie also includes some intense conflicts, especially with Stitch. As he begins to change his ways and finds himself becoming more and more a part of Lilo's family, he's still being hunted down to be captured. After all, he was originally created to be a dangerous weapon, and there are people who still see him as a threat. The most moving aspect of the movie is Stitch's redemption arc and his transformation as a character. He starts out as this destructive force, designed to cause serious harm, but over time, he becomes something entirely different. Through Lilo's influence and the power of family, Stitch evolves into a caring and loyal friend.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
Nobody gets left behind.
or forgotten. Yeah.
He genuinely cares about Lilo and wants to protect her, showing that he's capable of much more than what he was created to do. By the end of the movie, Stitch makes the heartfelt decision to stay with Lilo and his new family. This moment is the culmination of his journey, and it's incredibly touching to see how far he's come. Now, let's dive into 4 key lessons we can learn from this masterpiece of a movie, which unfortunately doesn't get the same recognition as some other Disney classics. First and foremost, the movie highlights the importance of family. One of the most powerful messages in Lilo and Stitch is that family isn't just about blood relations. Family comes in many forms, and what really defines a family is the love and support that members show for one another. Whether it's a traditional family, a chosen family, or even an unconventional one like Lilo's and Stitch's, the movie shows us that family is about being there for each other through thick and thin. The second lesson is about redemption and the possibility of change. Stitch starts off as a creature designed for destruction, but by the end, he transforms into someone who genuinely cares for others. The movie teaches us that no matter what our past might look like, everyone has the power to change and grow. Redemption is always possible, and everyone deserves a second chance to become a better version of themselves. Next, the movie explores the themes of acceptance and belonging. These are crucial for personal growth and finding one's place in the world. Both Lilo and Stitch struggle with feeling like they don't fit in, but through their friendship, they find a sense of belonging with each other. This teaches us how important it is to accept ourselves and others for who we are, and how finding where we belong can make all the difference in our lives. Finally, the movie shows us the incredible power of love. Love has the ability to heal wounds, bridge gaps, and create strong, lasting bonds. Throughout the movie, we see how love transforms Stitch from a destructive force into a caring friend and family member.